Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. Nice to see all you guys are over here this morning. Good morning to you, Jan. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Shauna. Wonderful to see you guys here. I know everybody has a lot of stuff going on. Dan, my heart goes out to you and also to Stacy. I hope that all is well and all is improving over there in Lawrenceville, and that you guys are able to just be with Stacy's mom. Anyways, yeah. So anyway, it is another morning. It is another day. It is another opportunity that we have to say some good stuff about us and to live some good stuff about us. And so we're going to do the thing that we do every morning. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. We're going to respond out loud together. I am the affirmation. And then we are going to go out and live it. So let's have some fun today. Let's pull a card off the top of my deck and say that today I am beloved. I am beloved. My essence is treasured and valued. So I am beloved. My essence is treasured and valued. Are you beloved? You are beloved. Your essence is treasured and valued. I'm going to write that down in the comments, and I encourage you guys to as well, as we affirm that we are beloved, that people love us, and that our essence is treasured and valued. Indeed, we are beloved people. Each and every one of us is loved. And a lot of times we don't really recognize that, or we don't think about it. We get caught up in the day-to-day life, or we think, oh, we're all alone in this world. But the fact is that there are people here in this world who love us and care about us and want the best for us. And when we understand that, it makes it so much easier when times get tough. When I was a kid, my mom and dad asked me about love. There comes a point when you start to ask questions about love, and your parents, if they're around, are typically the ones who explain that to you. And my mom and dad, they took me aside. They said, "What is love?" And I said, "I'm not entirely sure. It's some kind of a feeling." And I said, "No, it's an act of your will. It's a choice. When you love is a verb." And so when we love somebody else, we are choosing to love that person. We are choosing to say, hey, here's somebody who's going through something. Here's somebody who needs my love. Here's somebody who needs what I can provide, and I'm going to provide it. I'm going to provide it of my own free will. I'm going to provide it needing nothing in return, simply to be loved and to love in return. And when we love people, do we love their physical bodies? Do we love what they can do for us? Of course not. We love them for who they are, regardless of their physical body, regardless of what they can do for us, regardless of what we think the benefit is that they bring to our life. When I found that the times when I love the most there's the times when I need to love somebody, unconditionally. The Greeks had so many different words for love, but the one that the one that the one that my gosh, I'm forgetting the word now. I used to know my Greek better than I do, but anyway, the Greeks had many different words for love, but I'd say the one that mostly we are talking about here is like an agape love, a love for all unconditionally, a love as if a deity loves us, or that we love the very existence that we are leading. But being beloved is a recognition that there are people in this world who love us, and that indeed I believe that this entire world. Yeah, thank you, Jenna. It's agape. I was thinking philios for some reason, but philios is a love for things like things like a love for stuff, or a love for a hobby or something of that nature. I'm not sure why I couldn't think up agape in that moment, but anyways, the fact is that that the people who love us unconditionally, and as we love other people unconditionally, as we continue to as we continue to manifest that love in our lives and in their lives, that we are loving their essence. We are loving their spirit. We're loving them for reasons that we cannot always easily define. We're loving them even when it doesn't entirely make sense. And there are people in this world who love us even when it doesn't entirely make sense. There have been many times in life when I've been totally unlovable, and yet somebody has still reached out and loved me. And so I am beloved, and you are beloved too, and that there are people who love us. And I believe that the creation itself, that the universe that we are in itself, is inherently one that is powered by love, that is inherently powered by that is inherently working together for my good, and for all of our good. I believe that this universe that I live in, that this reality that I find myself in, this world that I'm in, is inherently one that is love filled. And I believe that the love that we share with other people is the only thing that is eternal about our nature. That we come into this world, and we are loved before we even come into this world. Somebody loved you enough to carry you for 9 months, and somebody else loved you enough to put up with you for a minimum of 18 years. No matter, even as you were learning and growing and developing, and quite possibly being a little shit sometimes, people still loved you no matter what. And so the fact is that all of us are beloved. All of us were important enough to keep. All of us were important enough not to send away, even when we were being little shits of children. All of us are treasured and valued simply because we are alive, simply because we are sharing this gift of life that all of us have. So I am beloved today, and you are beloved too, and our essence is treasured and valued. And I chose this very cozy looking image of the hot cocoa and the fire. I picked that image because it's just one where that it's one that it's one that I personally have felt a lot of love when I've been in situations like that, and also when I've been able to do things of that nature, to actually set up a space like that, to set up an intentional space to help somebody else understand that they are beloved, that I do love them. So I am beloved, and you are beloved too. And if you ever doubt it, just remember that at 9 a.m., Monday through Friday, there is somebody who comes on the internet every single day and lets you know that you are loved, that you are cared for, and who builds into your life intentionally. Because ultimately, love is a verb. Love is an action. Love is the way that we treat other people. Love is the way that, yeah, love is the way that we help people even when it's not in our benefit to do so. Love is the way that we build into people who have no other benefit to our lives except that they were in it for just a brief moment. Love is the way that we treat the people around us, and we ought to treat the other people around us the way that we would like to be treated. And when I think about the way that I would like to be treated, the way that I would like to be treated is with love all the time. And so I'm not always the easiest person to get along with. I'm not always the easiest person to deal with. Those who know me the closest understand that I'm not a perfect person. And in fact, the people who know us the closest are the ones that we are most able to hurt. We are also they're also the ones that we are most able to deeply love. And they are the ones who are most able to deeply love us. So we are beloved today. Our essence is treasured and valued. And so as we go through our day, let's make sure that we are loving the folks around us, and let's make sure that we are, just kind of reminding them that life is worth living, and that there is love in the most unexpected places. As we share love with the folks who we come into contact with today, it doesn't mean that we need to feel like we're in love with them. It just means that we need to recognize what their needs are, and if we have the ability to do something to ease their life or to meet their needs, to do exactly that. Everybody that we know is fighting a battle that we don't know anything about. And so let's be kind to these people. Let's love them, and let's recognize also that there are people who love us, and who have said the right word at the right time, even as we were fighting the battles that we didn't tell anybody about, because every single one of us does it. All right, my beautiful friends, it has been wonderful to do the wake up call this morning. So nice to see you guys, and I hope that all is going well in your world. Dan, you and Stacy and your mom are all in my thoughts, and I hope that you guys are just having a I just hope that all is going easefully over there at the hospital. I know you guys have been there for a long time, and yeah, that's a place where you definitely need to have a lot of love. All right, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. We will have another one of these cards. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting this. Thank you for sharing it, and just sort of being on the call with me is always wonderful to see you in the mornings. I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, this is your daily reminder that I love you, that I care about you, that you are beloved in my world, that I want the best for you, that I believe in the best for you, and that insofar as it's possible, that when I know that you need something, then I will do something about that, and that is love. I'll talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.